In this short video, we're going to learn how to create a Windows projector, and we're also going to add some code to make this button close the window. Now, before we start, we need to know what is a Windows projector. So right now, I have a file here. I named it Windows Projector FLA, okay? And when I run the preview, so Control Enter here, it creates a SWF file. Now, for us to be able to use this SWF file, we need to embed it on a web page, or we need to have some sort of player capable of handling SWF files. This is where the Windows projector comes in. Let me actually delete the FLA file here. Sorry, the SWF file, all right? And so a Windows projector creates a standalone player for a product, so we don't have to embed it. We don't need to put it in a web page, or we don't require to have a player installed on the computer. Basically, it creates an executable file, a exe file, and then the Windows projector will run on its own. All right. Now it's actually really easy to do it, so let me show you. So to create a Windows projector, you go to File, you go to Publish Settings, and here's the option. The last one, it says Window Projector. You can also create a Mac projector if you're going to use it on a Mac. And all you have to really do is publish, okay? It's gonna run a little prompt for a second, and then you click OK. And then when we check our folder, we're gonna notice that we have our Windows projector exe file. Now, if I double click on it, it should open right there. And of course, button doesn't do right now, but this exe file doesn't really need anything. It has everything it needs to run inside the file. All right, so that's what it is. How you can use it? You can use it if you're gonna produce something for somebody and you don't want them to worry about how to run it. It can run in a kiosk or on a monitor or something like that. I mean, there's plenty of uses for this. It's a really usable format for Adobe Animate projects. All right, so I'm gonna actually delete it right now, and see, yeah, let me try again. All right, single click and hit delete. There you go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a button that actually closes the window when we press the button, the Windows projector. All right, so this is part 2 of what we're doing today. All right, so now the first thing I need to do is make sure I have a button. I created a button with the instance name of btn underscore close, and I already have my actions layer ready. So that's all I have in this file. All right, so I'm gonna press F9 to open the actions panel here. And first thing I'm gonna create a function for my button, right? So I'm gonna say btn underscore close, because that's what I named the button. I'm gonna add an event listener. It's gonna be mouse event. It's gonna be a click, and I'm gonna call the function close W. Now remember, I still haven't created the function, so the semicolon to finish. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna create our function here. So function close W. I think I mean that by close window. So this is an event. It's a mouse event. It's not going to return anything, so I'm gonna say void. I'm going to open the curly brackets and then close the curly brackets. All right. Now in this case, I'm going to use there's a simple command to make to close the window, and it's gonna be fs command. I'm gonna open regular parentheses, and I'm gonna open quotations. I'm gonna say quit. Simple as that, and I'm going to put a semicolon. All right. So now we're gonna test it. I want you to notice something though, so you don't get confused. So if I right now, even if I go file, and let me see, file save. All right. Now if I run a preview, Control Enter, okay, my button is going to appear here, but it's not going to work, all right, because it's on a SWF file. So this fscommand quit is only going to work on the projector. All right, let's test it. Now let me make sure Again, I'm gonna delete my SWV file just to avoid confusion. I'm gonna go File, again, Publish Settings, make sure the window projector is selected, and I'm going to publish it again. It does that, right? Once I have it, I'm gonna go here. I'm going to open my projector. Here it is. Now, when I press this button, this window is going to close. There you go. And that's how you create a Windows projector, and this is how you create a button that closes that projector. That's all for today.